It's a Malawian uncomfortable no.
Okay, Nepal. You are not coming in.
I need to transfer letter.
No, you live on Asylum. What's happening in Malawi that our government or UN will give a Malawian asylum? What are you running from? You are a politician.
Why are you here? Why are you here in South Africa? No, go to private.
So you can get the light too. You know Malawi is suffering. That's why we are.
Yes, South Africa. We are suffering. We're not waiting. We're suffering here in South Africa. We are so poor. South Africa, but ababereki. Yanulunanya kota.
To burden us.
Ya Zimbabwe,
How?
Ya Mozambique, ya Pakistani, ya Somali,
Ya Ethiopia.
Ya Ethiopia.
How?
No, I'll connect, guys. I'll connect. That is resources government. I'll connect. The changes the government.
Maloba, they must go and make sure that government function and deliver for them.
No, this is affidavit.
Affidavit for what?
Morning, and he say if you don't have affidavit, you can't go in.
No.
Affidavit for what?
Even if you can bring the police station itself here, you are not entering.
Asylum for what? Tell us.
How did they grant you asylum? What are you running from in your country? There's no natural disaster in Malawi. There's no war in Malawi. You're a politician, so that we can Google you.
But you know, let me explain to you. When you come here, then like Home Affairs, they say you want asylum for what? The way you asking.
We must go and close that asylum then. Asylum for what? That is not the UN regulations. You know very well when it's a foreigner that who's the person that are able to get asylum or a refugee status. And you know, as a Malawian, there's no war in SADC. We don't need refugees and asylum in South Africa. There's no war here. Go to the private doctor. If you are on chronic, give him.
We cannot maintain the whole of Africa. When you check the whole of Africa, if you go to school, you must pay for yourself. If you go for a clinic or a hospital, you pay for yourself. Why only South Africa? Out of 53 countries, it has to be a free for all. And we are the ones who are paying tax. Saranga Maposa and that criminal minister of police, they are stealing our taxpayers' money. All of them in the parliament. All of them, they are stealing our taxpayers' money. We must fork out our money and maintain the whole of Africa. We cannot maintain the whole of Africa. If they think we are causing xenophobia, they must go back to their countries. We don't want them anymore here. We fought with the white people for a very long time. Today, the very same economy, it has been inherited by the foreigners. The bona fide South Africans, we are not enjoying the economy that we fought for with the white people for a very long time. So for now, if somebody feels that South Africans are xenophobic, fuck off, back to your country, that's all. We don't want any shit of foreigners anymore. These girls who are sleeping with foreigners, they must never think they're going to control us. This is our country. We fought with the white people for a very, very long time with the white people. So all of them, they must go. And the Section 13 of 2002 is here. People who should come here are those who are possessing rare skills. And the second people who are coming here, they must have 5 million plus. Those 30 million of foreigners, they don't have all those things. So now we must accept that those people, they must come and stay here and we must maintain them. No, we cannot maintain them. They must go to the nearest land.
So sir, what do you want to see happening now? You know, there are concerns that whatever is happening could spark into something much bigger, and we could see the xenophobic attacks that we previously saw. What is going to happen with the situation? How do we get it under control?
The first thing, the Minister of Home Affairs must close the borders and deport them. The useless soldiers that are staying in our soldier camps, they must be dispatched around those fences.
Because here we can make it. That is why we are here. We are not fighting with anyone. We are not fighting. We are just trying to survive here. Thank you so much. Together strong. One Africa. Together of the world.
Brother man, we got the Chad here. We got the many things here around. As of now, Even our child never go to school because of our problems, the way things it has. Please, God, it make poor things the way it is. Don't take like apartheid things. You must take in the freedom ways. You get it? Because all Africans, we are survive on the street.
South Africa, a land of opportunity for some, and a land under pressure for others. While many from across the continent see this country as their greener pasture, the locals are saying, we can't serve the whole of Africa. The truth is, the country is already struggling to meet the needs of its own citizens. What more of those arriving from elsewhere? But as you heard in those clips, many foreign nationals insist they are not taking anyone's jobs. They say they're doing self-employment, hustling to feed their families, not relying on the government. But here's the irony. When the law is enforced and their illegal operations are stopped, they suddenly make noise, shouting discrimination and unfairness. Yet, in most cases, it's not about discrimination. It's about accountability, because the pattern is clear. They want to do whatever they please, even when it's unlawful. As that is not enough, today an overloaded minibus taxi carrying 26 undocumented Malawians was intercepted in Randburg, Johannesburg, during a high-impact stop-and-search operation by the Gauteng Transport Inspectorate. The migrants were found squeezed into a 15-seater Quantum minibus taxi, which was severely overloaded and carrying excess luggage inside due to the absence of a trailer. Officials said the vehicle was operating in violation of several transport and safety regulations. The arrests were part of intensified GTI enforcement operations conducted between October 27th and November 2nd on major provincial routes. The operations aim to curb criminality, promote compliance, and restore law and order on Gauteng's roads. Road safety is not negotiable. Every driver, every operator, and every passenger must play their part in protecting lives on the roads, she said. The MEC said the operations form part of a broader strategy to improve road safety, protect law-abiding motorists, and hold offenders accountable. She also urged public transport operators to comply with the law and prioritize passenger safety. Beyond the arrest, GTI officers issued hundreds of infringement notices and impounded several vehicles during the week-long operation. But what's more troubling is when you hear them protesting for work, you'd think they want to use that income to build something better, or at least follow the proper protocols and regulations. You've already failed to become documented foreigners, but do not become a danger to others in the process. Remember, when accidents happen, innocent lives can be lost. Look at that overloaded vehicle. 26 passengers instead of 15, plus heavy luggage. Don't tell us they can't afford a proper taxi service that can meet that need. It's not just poverty, it's recklessness and disregard for the law. Yet, when citizens and anti-migrant groups raise concerns, they are the first to run to social media, painting South Africans as xenophobic and heartless.
It's gone beyond the relationship about informal traders. It is an anti-foreigners campaign which has been carried out by major political parties like ANC, Operation Dudula March to March, Action SA, and ETCs. So, by saying this, the structures of the government, we are not there. We are traders, we are not politicians. We do not make any of these laws. We did not issue the smart card and permits by ourselves. Rather, the city issued them to us. Now, what we understand is that whenever there is change of mayor in the city of Johannesburg, a new mayor came with his MMCs like economic development and councillors. And now, when they come, we are not sure if they do study the bylaws of the city, whereby there are informal traders in this.
Now, according to what they are demanding, they want to work, which in principle is right. No one is against honest work. When a person works or trades, we expect that they earn profits. Profits used for food, clothing, medical bills, transport, and daily needs. But here's the irony again. They want to work, yet refuse to pay for their own medical treatment. They now demand free healthcare just like South African citizens.
Okay, Nepal. You are not coming in. No, Asylum, what's happening in Malawi that our government or UN will give a Malawian asylum? What are you running from? You are a politician.
Why are you here? Why are you here in South Africa? No, go to private.
So you can get the light too. You know Malawi is suffering. That's why we are.
Yes, South Africa. We are suffering. We're not working. We're suffering here in South Africa.
They say they can't afford medical bills and want to be treated equally to locals. But let's not forget that citizens are taxed to sustain those public hospitals. Foreigners, especially those undocumented, are not contributing to that system. At least go to private clinics and pay a fair amount. Appreciate that you're still here, because under normal circumstances, you could have been deported years ago. And when asked about his asylum, he can't even answer simple questions like, "Are you a politician?" or "What are you running from?" Because, let's be honest, there's no war in Malawi. There are high chances that some of these asylum claims are not legitimate. Instead of staying humble and respectful, they boldly challenge the very people who feed them. South Africa has always been a land of compassion and refuge, but compassion should not be confused with weakness. When laws are ignored, safety is compromised, and order collapses, everyone suffers, citizens and migrants alike. The time has come for everyone, local or foreign, to understand that South Africa is a nation of laws, not loopholes. Work if you must, trade if you can, but do it legally and respectfully. Because when you break the law, you break the very bridge that connects you to opportunity. This is Daily Cast News, and I'm Ivy Smith, reminding you, respect the law, and you will always have a place to stand.